All right, so now we got February varsity first workout. So varsity, we're gonna start with indoor relay and then 1 minute squat hold with overhead extension. And that's gonna be twice. So we're gonna take them out of that position, but essentially what we're looking for here is upright squat position, opening their chest and opening the thoracic extension. Then we're gonna go over the box squat a little bit. They did a heavy box squat last week. So this week we're gonna alternate between 5-rep box squat and 12 goblet carry lunges with 30-second plank. So we're gonna really make those legs work for strength and stability, but also give them a little bit of midline. We're gonna do a quick review of power clean technique just to buffer some time in between the strength and their workout. Their workout is gonna be 4 rounds for time, 5 deadlifts, 7 hang power cleans, 9 box jumps with step down. The goal there is that the weight they choose can be unbroken, but that doesn't have to be. So we're gonna get them used to barbell cycling as well as keeping that intensity pretty high in a short burst round. So between that and the technique, or in the skill and strength workout, it should be a pretty solid day. For cool down, we have some deep lunge and cobra position. That's if we have extra time. For Thursday, varsity warm-up is Roxanne. So if you don't know that one, it's Roxanne by the Police. Every time they say Roxanne, they could do a burpee. So we'll play that pretty loud in the back room. Make sure that is queued up on the tablet or on somebody's phone. And then specific 3 sets, scap pull-up hangs, and then 30 seconds overhead carry each arm. That should be a light-ish kettlebell, just working on that extension. And then we're gonna do a technique review of kipping pull-ups, similar to what we did with the kids that day, the JV. So we're gonna go Harlan arch positions, jumping over chin and bar hold, jumping, kipping pull-ups, and kipping pull-ups. And if anybody's on the verge of doing chest to bar or needing help with chest to bar, we can expand that too. I think Gus and Izzy J are pretty close to that. So, and then the varsity WOD every 5 minutes for 20 minutes. They're gonna do 2.5 minutes on of that clock, 2.5 minutes off. In the 2.5 minutes on, they're gonna do 30 double unders or 30 single skips, 12 double dumbbell push press, 12 pull-ups or 18 ring rows. So 1.5 for the ring row so they can build up a little bit more of that capacity. And then AMREP calorie assault bike. So we should have no problem doing that on Thursday. I'm actually gonna have to double check and make sure that we're not using the bikes in classes. If we are, we might switch this to a ski erg or something else of accumulation. Then Sunday, we've got general warm-up is rolling, 111 meters, alternating for 4 rounds with a partner. Specific one is alternating EMOM. We've got banded Palloff press. If you haven't done that, it's where you are in an athletic stance with the band orientation at your midsection and it's trying to pull and rotate you, and you press it out and pull it back in. You'll do 6 each side on that, nice and controlled. Then you go into 2 wall walks, try to get as vertical as we can, warming up those shoulders and midline, and then 30 seconds Russian kettlebell swing. And the reason we're doing that is because our strength skill that day is hang power snatches. So we're gonna keep the Olympic lifting pretty consistent, especially because some of these guys want to go to the CrossFit Believe throwdown. So we're going to make some things a little bit more competitive format. We're going to review hang power snatch, and then on a 12-minute clock, they're going to build on a 3-rep hang power snatch. Really encourage them to try to push on some of the weight. Some of these guys are finding that, like with back squat and deadlift and stuff like that, they really just have a number they go to on the bar, and they'll use that for almost any lift. So when it comes to Gus or Izzy or Donovan, they all can squat more, but they ended up box squatting last week the same amount that they have hang power cleaned or hang power snatched. So try to encourage them to get some variation in those weights. After that, we're gonna review rowing technique a little bit more, and then some devil press technique. That's the double dumbbell burpee into overhead snatch. And then this is gonna be a partner WOD that's gonna be a little bit longer because I want them to get some good long aerobic cyclical work and get some work to rest ratio. So that's gonna be 500, 400, 300, 200, 100 meter row, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 dumbbell devil press. One partner goes on the devil rows and devil press, then the other partner goes. So you're resting the full round and the rest is getting shorter and shorter. So whoever goes second on that is, or whoever goes first on that is going to get a shorter rest each round, because instead of getting their, second, instead of getting their 1-to-1 rest, they're going to get shorter than a 1-to-1 rest because the partner's going. So make sure they strategize that as best they can. Any extra time this week, talk to them about the CrossFit Believe comp, talk to them about the kids camp, and get some good stretching in. If we have 10 minutes left in class, there's no reason we can't stretch them out and move them around a little bit for 10 minutes to recover them. So if you have any questions, let me know.